Okay, in case you thought my previous video was a bunch of coincidences, I'm going to show you now um, world leaders, current and past, and significant events by these world leaders that line up with this date on June 8th, 32, and the amount of time between that date and these events I'm showing you. You will see a 6-8 or 8-6 within each of these patterns. Now I'm just going to run, there's a lot of them here, so I'm just going to kind of name each event and scroll through, and then I'll scroll over. So, all right, first we have Theodore Roosevelt birth date and the date he was assumed president. Woodrow Wilson's birth date, the day that he signed the Federal Reserve Act. Vladimir Lenin birth date, and the date that he led the Bolshevik Revolution. All right, I'll scroll over and you can see all the 6-8, 8-6 patterns. All right, next we've got Joseph Stalin's birth date and the date that he assumed control. Franklin Roosevelt, the date he was elected president. Winston Churchill's birth date, the date that he became prime minister. Mao Zedong, and the date that he founded the PRC. I'll scroll over and you can see all the 68 and 86 pattern here. All right, Jawaharlal Nehru birth date and the date that he led India's independence. Margaret Thatcher's birth date and the date she was elected prime minister. Mikhail Gorbachev's birth date and the date that he oversaw the Berlin Wall. Xi Jinping's birth date and the date that he was elected over the CCP. See all the 6-8 and 8-6 patterns. Vladimir Putin, the date he was elected president. Narendra Modi, the date he was elected Prime Minister of India. Keir Starmer, the date he was elected Prime Minister. Emmanuel Macron, birth date, and the date he was elected President of France. All the 6-8 patterns. Justin Trudeau's birth date, the date he was elected Prime Minister. Giorgia Meloni, birth date, the date she was elected Prime Minister. Olaf Scholz, birth date, the date he was elected Chancellor. Luis Lula da Silva's birth date and the date he was elected President. All 68, 868, 686. Cyril Ramaphosa's birth date, the date elected President. Mohammed bin Salman's birth date, the date he was appointed Crown Prince. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, birth date, the date elected President. Hakainde, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hichilema, birth date and the date elected President. 8668. And that was it for now. Here we have a list of natural disasters and terrorist attacks that line up with this pattern. The 1923 Great Kanto earthquake, the 1931 China floods, the 1976 Tangshan earthquake, 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, 2011 Tohoku earthquake tsunami, 1972 Munich Olympics attack, the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing, the 2001 September 11 attacks, the 2005 London bombings, and the 2015 Paris attacks all have this 8-6-6-8 pattern.